Okay, we're finally back to reading. Pretty excited for this. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, yeah, so I finally finished the theory video, so I'm ready to start on this. Just a couple notes. I do suggest you watch the theory video, even if you're not too interested, but I'll give you kind of like a sort of the mindset I'm going into this. Looking for certain parts like I said, my favorite theory was that from that video is like the hospital theory that the masterminds or the outsider group actually worked at the hospital slash clinics. So I'll be looking for evidence of that, and I think it's just generally pretty good. So yeah, I recommend checking that out. Secondly, I'm not sure if I know people really want me to use the old soundtrack and OST and sound effects, and I do too. But like every time I patch a game, it seems like the patcher installs because it takes me a couple months to actually finish an arc, right? So this time I didn't actually see the option for it. For the just saying for the options I saw regarding sound, it was like fits the fits the background music and the sound effects from the April update, which I clicked yes because I think they changed some of that for that. So I did that, and then there's like another option to download this like OST track, which isn't the original. It's like a remix that has like the same feel as the original, but I guess it's different from the original and the Steam version. So I didn't do that one since I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. But I didn't see like an option that said use the old BGMs and old sound effects. So maybe this worked. Maybe it just fits in the April thing. I actually just made the old one. So hopefully that's good. And if you notice that I didn't do it right, or you know how to do it, just leave a comment. I'm willing to change it. As long as I'm not like a couple chapters deep in this, and I probably don't want to change it, right? That's just a little too much work. Um, Also, hopefully we get through this without too many technical difficulties. I know like most series I've had on this channel had some sort of difficulty, whether it's sound issues, which is usually the most ones, or like I know at the beginning of watching Higurashi, my resolution was wrong for like a couple videos, but I've checked the resolution should be fine, and I mean we can work on sound, hopefully. Um, but I have to say the first technical error actually technically did happen. So I did read like the first like 15 minutes of this just because like I guess I messed up the installation of the patches. So it was like a black screen. Like this was black with like the text. Like the first scene was black, and I thought it was just black for like effect. Like, ooh, maybe because it said this would maybe it's like some mysterious effect of what's going on. But then when it started, when like it sounded like the school day started and Kichi started talking, then I'm like, oh, I probably messed this up, right? So yeah, so technically, I know the very first part, like, and then I stopped right when like it sounded. Well, I couldn't see, so I don't know, but it sounded like Keiichi was talking for the school day. So yeah, sadly that happened, but gladly I was smart enough to like realize, oh wait, this probably is wrong. So I went and fixed it, and I mean, it has a background now, so it's pretty good. But obviously, I will still read it. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm super excited to do this. Obviously, it also has Satoko as the cover character, which is also good because she's like one of the few characters that didn't get any real character development. I feel so. This bridge looks very spooky, but so I'll just read this. Totora got. And then I don't know why Onatakushi and Watanagashi like roll off the tongue. This one I'm having trouble saying. Tatarigoroshi. It's just harder to say. The shortest scenario, curse killing chapter. Man, curse or coincidence? How are the conjectures inside you solidifying? I look forward to whether those conjectures will waver or become a cornerstone in this scenario. The difficulty is the worst. You will probably not even be able to make conjectures. So I do remember somebody commented on this saying that this was like definitely the hardest one, and he's even seen, or he she I don't know the gender, has seen people who have finished the series and like asked, okay, that was pretty cool, but what happened in this chapter, because they still didn't really understand that. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully I will be able to find some truth in this chapter. I'm just asking from this one since I didn't know what like they're really talking about conjectures, but I guess it's just your ideas and your opinions. And I mean, I don't really have too many grounded opinions. Like, I'm pretty open to the curses and people doing it. Like, I'm even fine with a combination of both. Um, Specifically in Anakakashi, anyways. But I guess the most grounded thing I have would be my belief of an outsider group, specifically operating in the hospital next to Hinamizawa, or the clinic in it. I kind of like mix those two up in my theory sheet, which I kind of talked about, but either one or both, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Same thing. So I wonder if that's gonna question or break that. That'd be very sad since that's the one thing I'm really confident in. But yeah, I guess we should just get started. I'm hyped up. Even if I messed up at first, I'm still hyped up. That's creepy. I don't think I've ever used the keyboard shortcuts ever. I don't know what any of those do. Well, I mean, volume plus NVL and ADV mode. I don't know what that is. Don't want to know. The snake in the well was happy, for it did not care what was outside the well. The snake in the well was happy, for it had not to do with what happened outside the well. And you were happy too, for you did not know what happened outside the well. Frederica Berncastle. Another one of her little things. Work of fiction, obviously. Okay, this is actually different. I didn't get this part. It was just black. So this is in the past. Okay. So this it didn't show that, and it was just black with people talking. So I thought they were trying to make it like mysterious, that you don't know what's actually going on, right? So very, very much better. It was a very humid day. Also, it said it's the shortest chapter. I don't know about the length. I remember someone saying that the fourth chapter is actually like the shortest, but if this is the shortest chapter, then maybe we'll get through it faster. I think watching Nagashi was like, not including the theory videos and the review, it's like one episode longer. So 27 episodes are like what they usually take for me to finish it. So maybe this one will be shorter. Not that I mind or care too much about that. It was a very humid day. Not even the slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, one that wasn't only hot but sweltering so. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment windows, but the lack of wind invoked an impression far removed from coolness. In fact, it only felt more oppressive. There were crooked houses, apartments lining the narrow, twisting road. In addition, there were planters and flower pots whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the sides of the roads, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering. Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in. Oof, I was getting worried since it was black. But I think it's safe to say that it's been fixed. Also, just check the options. Maybe the settings has changed since I actually did it right, but it looks fine. Yeah, nothing here. Looks good. The lone motorcycle, which couldn't be called neat, even as flattery, pulled up to a two-story apartment complex and stopped there. A man fairly old And Rinko stepped out. Like, at first I thought this was Uishi because his, like, speech is kind of similar. When the housewife hanging the laundry noticed him, she called out, "Well, hello there. It's quite hot today again, isn't it? Oh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm gonna boil out here." "Oh, right, landlord. I didn't think that would be the first thing you said." "Ah, sorry. The fluorescent lights, right? I completely forgot." "No, not that. Don't you smell it? There's a terrible smell about. I've been smelling it since this morning." "Wait, what's this? It reads, 'Did the sewers get backed up again?' Do something about it, landlord. I've had to keep my nose plugged all day long." "You still look plenty lovely plugging your nose, my dear." There's an unhygienic drainage channel running behind the apartment. The lattice, from which it flowed, was stuffed with branches and fallen leaves, and when filth got caught up in them, it created an awful stench in the summertime. Could you tell the municipal office about it? The drain will end up buried at this rate." "Well, yikes. It's completely blocked." It'll start back up if you poke it with a stick." The man crossed the fence over the drainage channel and picked up a filthy drying pole sitting nearby. He must have planned to stick it in the drain and clear it out. "Oh, wait, landlord, stop that. If you mix it all strange, if you do that, it will smell terrible." "It smells if it's clogged and it smells if it's mixed. Which should I choose?" He shoved the drying pole into the filth in the lattice. Of course, it did nothing to help the accumulation of waste. "Yeah, it's a dead cat. This is the health center's job. Cats and dogs smell awful when they die. A bamboo pole's not going to do much good. Garbage bags, old clothes, they throw all kinds of stuff in there. And is that a duck I see? Well, of course it stinks. The nerve of some people." The drainage channel was already unsanitary and was a little more garbage at this point. The stream of such imprudent people was never ending, and now this channel had turned into a garbage dump. When he pulled the pile of old clothes floating in the sewage, a black cloud of smoke floated out in the water. The two of them grimaced at the terribly bizarre and repulsive sight. Excuse me. God, we've got maggots, eh? Someone must have thrown kitchen waste in. "What? Landlord, what's that?" "What, just more garbage?" Landlord, that's... Huh? Huh? And I did comment that this is definitely a new soundtrack, so maybe I switched it? But this is sick. I like it, even though it's just a beat. Really turns up the tension. "Oh, hello. Good work today." What a terrible stench. Hey, someone cover this thing with a tarp. It's in plain sight of the 2-floor houses. Identity of the deceased unknown. Sex female. Age estimated to be late 20s or early 30s. Time of death about 2 or 3 days ago. She was probably abandoned after death. Naked too? Figuring out who she is will be rough. Contact the community division and ask if anyone's gone missing. They probably weighed her down so she'd sink. Then the weights came off and she floated to the top. But why in a drainage sewer of all things? Would have been better under an overpass or in the mountains, you know? And it would have been outside our jurisdiction, right? But it looks like they never wanted to hide the corpse at all. Did they do it so she would be found? As a warning or something? The slice in her stomach definitely wasn't from a fish eating her. She was cut open and her insides were dragged out. They really made a show out of killing her. Doesn't the Chinese mafia do these sort of traditional punishments? Ask Shiki-san in Section 4 if he's had any trouble with Yakuza. On it, sir. Still, what a terrible way to go. Hey, don't her innards poking out look like... but sort of like the salad soba you can get in Kyoto. Maybe if you stuck chopsticks in, noodles would pop out. See? Good one, policeman. Please give me a break. Princess heads were pulled out and her ears and nose cut off. That's definitely not how I want to go. Her fingers are in a bad state too. There are long nails stuck in all of them on both hands. What kind of torture was this anyways? A nice showing of beyond finger torture style thing. Obviously that was since that was in the past. I didn't actually know it was in the past, but that's obviously a Tatarigoroshi victim. So, but sorry, I'm on a tradition of skipping openings. I was actually thinking of reacting to the openings as kind of a side thing while waiting for the theory video to finish. Also, didn't that seem like the very first one? Might have been the same one as the first one. I don't know. I kind of like, while I was reading that, I kind of realized what mistake I made for the updating. I think I just installed like an update to the patch instead of a full patch, so. But I'm gonna just finish this episode and maybe like try to update the game. And then obviously it'll be faster, even if it's just one video. Try to get the game to its fully updated state. Anyways, let's keep going. The most relaxing time during the school day and lunch for sure. Everybody brought their desks side by side like always, and we all ate together. Ah, it's the... I think we actually had this, sorry, spacebar. We had this shot in, on a Takushi, I think. It looks kind of familiar.
ミオさんのお弁当が今日はなかなか見事でございましたよ。品数がいっぱいで豪華豪華なのです。
Satoto and Rita-chan looked at Mion's lunch, shouting gladly. Let's have a look. Whoa!
夕べの残りをちょっと詰めてきただけだよ。うちで昨日村長たちが酒盛りしててさ。それで残り物をちょいと取っておいたってわけ。
That is so loud, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm probably killing your ears. I forgot to do the little... Yeah, I usually have it at like this much. Maybe I can go slightly higher. Yeah, I forgot to actually change the initial sound setting. Because I saw the bar go red and I'm like, yikes. RIP headphone users.
それでお酒のおつまみみたいなおかずが多いんだね。
Yay, back to cozy club time. I guess it's been a while. It's always nice and refreshing to go back to this sort of, again, cozy atmosphere before stuff goes crazy.
残り物、つまりは残飯とはいえ、これだけ綺麗に弁当箱に収められてると、なかなかの迫力があるな。高級料亭の懐石弁当みたいだ。
人の印象のほとんどがファーストインプレッションで決まるようにさ。やっぱりお弁当の味も蓋を開けた時の綺麗さに比例するんじゃないかなって。
That's true for most things, honestly.
ミオさんってガサツそうな性格に見えて、結構こういう盛り付けのセンスがいいんですのよね。
The low-key diss. Love it, Satoto.
お部屋もいつも綺麗に片付いてるし、みーちゃんはみんなが思ってるよりずっと几帳面で丁寧な人なんだよ。
It's all the same once it's in your stomach. I'd have thought Mion would say something like that, but to think she had this kind of taste. You can't judge a book by its cover. Mion was careful in everything she did. She never misstepped, faltered, or messed up. I see, she is our club president after all.
レナのお弁当も見劣らないのです。カニかまぼこのお花がとても綺麗なのですよ。
レナの弁当って、なんていうか、いつも芸が凝ってるよな。
She is like the cook of the group, kind of.
リンゴのうさぎさんとか、人参の花びらとかさ。
Yo, the rabbit-shaped apple callback. Carrot flowers, too. Rena's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like she always put her heart into it or something. It wasn't just good, it made your insides all nice and warm.
ありがとう。みーちゃんにはちょっと及ばないけど、 かいいかなって。
料理は技術じゃなくて愛情でしょ。その意味でだったら私なんか足元にも及ばないって。
Love, huh? Yeah. Just from looking at her bento, I could definitely feel that Rena put her heart and soul into making it. That's what her bento was like.
お弁当ってのは味だけでなく見た目も大事ってことですわね。私たちも見習わないといけませんわね。
おお。で、その見習わなくちゃならない里子たちの弁当はどうだ？
Let's see it.
じゃーん。昨日ご近所さんにお裾分けのお肉をもらったので、今日は焼肉弁当なんですってよ。
These ones too, they had such an impact. They were bursting at the seams with grilled meat. At a glance, it was too impactful for a girl's bento, but when you thought about eating with all your friends, it brought more than enough color to the table.
へえ、粗雑な体育会系弁当と見せかけておかずの品数も結構あるみたいじゃない。ほうれん草のおひたしとかひじきの煮物とか。
Look at these refined lunches. You know what I had for lunch today? A salad.
リカちゃんはこういう気取らない家庭料理がとても上手なんだよね。
Just like, not even lettuce, like spinach and lettuce.
リカちゃんは将来立派なお嫁さんになれると思うよ。
Sure.
未来の旦那様をわしづかみなのです。
A husband for Rita-chan, huh? At first that sounded appealing. It did, but I felt like a married life with her would be anything but normal. Yeah. But really, everyone was amazing. They were all so young, and yet they're all capable of cooking for themselves. I would sort of cook whenever I went camping with my family, but making lunch every day was a level I definitely couldn't reach. I could only really cook in my spare time. When I thought about it like that, it really made everyone stand out more. Frankly, I respected them. Huh? I feel like maybe this doesn't only apply to other people. Come to think of it, this morning, when I was eating breakfast half asleep, I think my mom was saying something really important. Uh-oh. With a hysterical groan, I suddenly stood up and startling everyone at once.
どうしたのかな急に大声を出すからむせてしまいましたですわ。
Nice one, Keiichi.
さとこのお鼻からご飯粒が出てますです。
I'd forgotten. All the stuff about cooking for yourself, it applied to me too. No more cooked oh no. No more cooked lunches for him.
ケイチ、お父さんとお母さんね、またお仕事で東京に行ってこなくちゃならないの。
そう。はあ、眠。
お父さんの先生にあたる人がね、イベントの直前で倒れちゃったの。とても大切なイベントなんでね、どうしても穴が開けられないのよ。
Well, Dad does what he has to do for his job. Choo-choo.
それでお父さんとお母さん、そのイベントのお手伝いのために大至急東京に行かなくちゃならなくなったの。場合によっては何日か泊まり込みになっちゃうかも。
Is this new or is this in the timeline from Anakakushi when they had to leave also? Though that was like at the end, so probably not. That sounds annoying. Yawn.
その間、お母さんたちいないからご飯とかみんなケイチが自炊しなくちゃならないんだけど、ケイチは大丈夫？
大丈夫大丈夫。人間追い詰められたら何でもできるんだから。
Nice.
そう？なら安心ね。ご飯くらいは炊けるでしょ。お味噌汁も作れるわよね。あとは適当にお惣菜を買ってくればご飯らしくなるから。
A meal? Yeah, I can cook rice with my camping kit. Never used a rice cooker before. Oh yeah, I did mention that in the curry contest. Choo-choo. I only made instant miso soup that you make in a pot of boiling water too. Well, I'll think of something. Choo-choo-choo.
自炊できるなら 置いていくお金は少しでいいわよね。
Oh no.
外食は高いからしちゃダメよ。圭
Tragic.
一もそろそろ自炊と経済観念を学んでもいい頃だからね。
Yep. I'll dip by.
なんとかなるか
Oh no. What was I thinking? I was half asleep and I made such crazy empty promises. Just like the manga characters always do at times like these, I bent over backwards and scratched furiously at my head. Scratch.
ふーん。圭一くんのご両親って大変なんだね。
Well, I'm sure Rena would cook for him. Doesn't she usually like give him random food anyways in the morning?
圭一くん、しっかりお留守番をしてなきゃね。
そんなことより飯だ飯。親がいないんだぞ。全部自分で作らなきゃならないんだぞ。これは超緊急事態だ。
それなら覚悟を決めて自炊なさればいいではありませんの。
Dude, I'm always happy hearing Satoko's style of speech. I guess it's been a while too since she disappeared a long time ago, right? In Watanabashi.
圭一さん、以前のカレーパーティーで見事なカレーを作ってみせたではあ
It
り
just
ません
sounds good on the ears, honestly.
あのな、俺に作れるのはデイキャンプでおふくろに教えてもらったカレーがせいぜいなんだよ。3食カレーなんか食えるかよ。カレーなんて所詮はジャンクフード。
Hey, don't shout that. The teacher's
栄
here.
養バランスなんてかけらもない。
Oh, no.
実にいい加減な。
Yep. Thank you for stopping him, whoever did that. Mian and Satoko put their hands over my mouth. Yeah, don't mess with. Oh no. A moment later, the door rattled open, and Chi Sensei, a known curry maniac, suddenly poked her head in.
今誰かカレーの悪口を言っていませんでしたか？
Her curry senses were tingling.
言ってません。
Everyone's faces went totally white, and they all shook their heads in denial. Her eyes rolled over the classroom. Her glare wasn't just a teacher's ordinary stare.
そうですか。空耳でしたか。
Very spooky. She sensei gave one more look around the classroom, then closed the door and went back to the teacher's lounge. I may have been shouting, but for her to hear from all the way across the hall in the teacher's lounge, that teacher is terrifying.
ケイちゃん、他の食べ物はいくらこき下ろしてもいいけど、カレーだけはやめた方がいいよ。ひなみ沢に住んでいるうちは。
すまん。反省します。
That's what I said. But still, I can't have curry for every meal. And cup ramen is good because you only eat it once in a while. If you ate it for every meal, you'd get bored of it pretty quickly. Agreed. Rice and miso soup and a good side dish. Yeah, that's what a Japanese table should look like.
圭一くんも頑張って自炊してみればいいのに。
Have Rena teach you.
自分で作ったご飯ってとっても美味しいんだよ。
Also, if you haven't seen my review video, that's my opinion of Rena has like greatly increased, almost for the better. But I guess if she was like a bad person, then it's probably a lot worse. But basically, I think she's a lot more self-aware than they pretty much showed her in Anakakushi. So you can either like really like rely on her, or you should be really scared of her.
おじさんは美味しいってより面倒くさいけどな。でもたまにはそういう経験もいいかもね。
そうそう、人生何事も経験でございましたよ。お指を切ったりやけどをしたりでかわいそうなのです。
Thanks, Rika. With everyone encouraging me, like maybe except Rika, I started to feel like maybe I could do it if I tried too. Though approximately one person didn't sound like she was encouraging me. Yeah. Cooking is a skill I'll have to learn at some point since I want to live on my own one day. maybe learning now wouldn't be so bad. I'm pretty uneasy about it, but
そうだな。この辺で
let's go, Casey.
多少の料理くらい得得しておかないと、今度部活で料理勝負になった時が辛い。
Honestly, cooking isn't that hard if you're just making basic stuff, you know, just boil stuff, throw stuff in the oven. Not too hard, unless you're actually making like something like super good, right?
そうですわね。いつぞやのカレー勝負のような奇策は何度も通用しませんでございますしね。
Okay, so this is past the curry, which is this is starting a couple days after where Tatarigoroshi started the arc, not the festival, obviously. Interesting. Though it might be even more than that, because it's not really... All we know, it's past the curry contest anyways. As if scorning me, Satoto ridiculed my comeback from the hopeless situation in a certain do-or-die curry showdown. The salted rice balls, right? That's it was smart, but it was kind of a cheap move.
何を余裕ぶってやがる。あの時だってサトコはリカちゃんに任せっきりだったじゃないか。あの時サトコがした料理は何だ。
Oh yeah, she was just cheering them on and sabotaging everyone else's dish.
レナのカレーに塩を一袋入れて、
Keishi's trying to make her cry.
ミオンのご飯に塩を一袋入れて、俺の鍋をひっくり返しやがって。
I relapsed into my grudge over the last curry showdown. For now, I calmed my unquellable anger by pinching Satoto's ears. What? Aww.
あれは部活だからの攻撃なんでございましてよ。私だってこう見えてもちょっとはお料理とかできましたよ。
ほう、あのカレー勝負の時リカちゃんに任せっきりで人参の皮一つ剥かなかったお前がか。肩腹痛いわ。
No bully. Oh,
人間は日々進歩してますのよ。
she looks like she's in a fighting mood though.
私がいつまでもお料理が下手っぴだと思ってると大間違いなんでしてよ。ねえリカ。僕が見てないとお鍋とか火元とか不安なのです。
Rita's not very good at encouraging right
たま
now.
にガスの元栓も閉め忘れてるのです。
Wahahaha. Everybody bursts into laughter.
火元は料理以前の問題だ。いくら俺でもそれだけはない。
カップラーメンばかり食べてる人に言われたくありませんわ。でもさとこちゃんもそこそこにはお料理とかできるんだよ。
I believe she was cooking in the last one too, before like they got murdered. Wasn't I think the story was like Rika was watching TV and Satoto was cooking, and that's why Rika went out to get the soy sauce.
いいぞレナ。こんなやつのためにわざわざフォローなんかしてやることはないんだぞ。
いや別にフォローってわけじゃないよ。リカちゃんがずば抜けて料理がうまいから目立たないだけでさ。
Really? I think Rena is probably the best cook, right?
さとこちゃんだってまあ基本くらいはマスターしてるよ。ね。少なくともご飯とお味噌汁くらいは作れますわ。
More than Teichi, so I guess that's fine. Also, she's like, I forgot how old, like 9 years old. It's pretty good. I probably couldn't do that at 9 or whatever her age was.
カリフラワーとブロッコリーの見分けはつかないけど。
Bro, that's still one of my favorite scenes from Tatarigoroshi. That was so funny.
どっちも茹でれば食べられるのも同じですわ。
Satoto erupted into anger, making two fists and swinging them above her head. Everyone laughed a lot after that. They don't taste the same at all. I don't know what I like more. I think I eat more broccoli, but maybe I like cauliflower slightly. They're both not my favorites.
他の人にならともかくケイチさんに笑われるのだけは我慢がなりませんですわ。
True.
確かに俺は他のみんなよりも料理技術は劣るかもしれない。だけどな、少なくともサトコにだけは負けない自信はあるぞ。
Yo, they're gonna have a contest.
少なくともサトコにだけは。
Gotta settle this.
なんですって。急にこと書いて自信があるとは肩払いたくて笑っちゃいますわ。こう見えても私、理科と交代でご飯をちゃんと作ってますよ。ちゃんと自炊ぐらいできるんでございますからね。
そうかそうか、自炊ができて偉いな。後でご褒美に飴玉買ってやるからな。
I patted Satoto on the head while I made fun of her. Satoto seemed to know I was making fun of her too, since her face went bright red very quickly, and steam started to pour out like she was a kettle. Yo, don't mess with Satoto. She might seem small, but I don't know. Dangerous. She's probably dangerous.
全然
Okay.
信じてませんのね。
Just look at her. She's ready to brawl.
とにかくケイチさんより私の方が全然お料理が上手なんでございますのよ。
Honestly, I believe that.
お
Keiichi, this might be an L.
じゃあカリフラワーとブロッコリーの違いを言えたら俺も信じてやるぞ。
Oh no.
俺言ってみろ。
緑の方がブロッコリー。
Oh.
じゃなくて黄色い方。カリフラワーが青、赤、緑。
I think someone commented that because of this, people assume like Satoto might actually be colorblind, but they like never really like confirmed that in the series. I think, which is interesting, I guess. I mean, Satoto probably should be able to tell the difference. You'd think so, right?
ほれほれ、ブロッコリーは何色だ？青、赤、緑ってテレビのブラウン管じゃあるまいし。ほれほれ、言って。
No bully.
別にブロッコリーが何色かわかんなくても、さとこちゃんはお料理ができるんでちゅよね。
Oh my god, Keiichi, you're going too
えらい
far.
えらいでちゅよ。
Oh no.
ケイチさんのバカ。
Too far. Oh, it was nothing to cry hysterically about. She's so goddamn cute. True. I stroked her head as hard as I could. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
ほー、ケイちゃんもそこまで言うからにはさとこよりはまともなものを作ってみせられるんだろう
Put
ね。
your words where your mouth is. Is that the saying? Something like that. Remarked to me on giving me a slightly mean smile. Actually, well, I had no confidence at all in my cooking, but the situation carried me along, and I decided to deliver an impressive declaration.
まあ見ていろ。今夜俺はバッチリガッチリ見事な晩飯を作ってみせる。少し余計に作って明日の弁当にしてくるから、それを見て腰を抜かすがいい。
それ
Good
は
luck
楽
with
しみ
that.
なのです。明日のお弁当が待ち遠しいのですよ。
Rika-chan petted me on the head. There's a Rika Pets. Her words of can't wait sounded so transparent.
レナも楽しみにしてるね。どんなのを作ってきてもレナは笑わないからね。
No confidence at all in Keiichi, huh?
となると明日の弁当は私も本気で作らなきゃならないようだね。
The bento brawl is coming.
じゃあこうしようか。明日のお弁当で勝負ってのはどう？
Yo, I'm ready.
もちろん部活扱いだからね。
Mhm.
罰ゲームもついちゃうよ。
あら、それは妙案でございますわね。どうですケイチさん。聞くなら今のうちでしてよ。
Satoto wiped her tears and snarled at me as if this was her chance to turn things around. Maybe this is bad? I feel like maybe the conversation is getting pretty out of hand. Oh, if I apologize, now's my chance? But what came out of Teichi Maibara's mouth was a statement so reckless it even frightened me.
ああ、上等だぜ。明日の弁当を見て腰を抜かすなよ。
Everyone raised their voices in surprise at my bold, confident reply. Now I've done it. What have I done? I'm so irresponsible.
さてミオさん、ビリになったらどんな素敵な罰ゲームになってしまうんですの？
What is it? Satoko grinned fearlessly, as if to say that it was already decided I'd be playing a said fantastic punishment game.
そうだね。じゃあこんなのはどうかな。明日のお弁当勝負に負けた人は明日のお昼休み職員室で食事中の知恵先生の前で、カレーの悪口を言うってのは。
It kind of reminds me of like rubbing the principal's head or whatever from I think that's from Tatarigoroshi. Yo, that's terrifying.
みーちゃん。
Oh no, Keiichi, we can't lose this one.
それは。
It's a fate worse than death.
なんて恐ろしい。
Everyone went pale and gasped at how truly terrifying the punishment game was. Chi-sensei is such a maniac about curry that she'd risked her life for it. And to go up to her and start saying bad things about curry? What kind of fate would await us? Just trying to imagine it was scary. And as everyone looked blankly amazed at the terrifying punishment game, Rika-chan spoke.
明日のお弁当は腕によりをかけますです。
Rena and Mian and Satoko, everybody nodded deeply in agreement.
もっとも圭一さんには明日のお弁当以前に今夜のお夕食の方が問題でしょうけどね。
俺が今夜どんな素晴らしいディナーになるか見る。明日の弁当でその片鱗をほんの少しだけ見せてやるから楽しみにしていろよ。
あれだけの大見栄を切ったんですのよ。これでとんでもないのを作っちゃったらどうなるか分かってるんでございましょうね。
Hey, we're already in too deep. Might as well keep up the appearance, Keiichi.
さとここそ明日知恵先生にどんな恐ろしい目に遭わされるか今
Bringing out the cuckoos.
楽しみでしたよ。明日圭一さんはきっと土下座してそれだけはどうかご勘弁をって泣きながら言うんでしたよ。目に浮かぶようですわ。
何よ。
Both of us, on the verge of tears, pull on each other's cheeks. Stretch. あははは。
自らを窮地に追い込むことで視力を振り絞ろうとは。ケイちゃん、男だね。
こんなの男なんて言いませんのよ。ただの無鉄砲って言いますのよ。自分もお料理なんかろくろくできないくせに。レナは信じてるからね。素敵なお弁当楽しみにしてるよ。僕も明日の圭一がとても楽しみなのですよ。
The expedient gazes were painful. I was just trying to tease Satoko a little. How did it come to this?
おう、楽しみにしててくれよ。
How am I able to say such reckless things? I'm being so unreasonable. What the heck is gonna happen to my dinner? And the bento showdown tomorrow? No, more importantly, if they make me say bad things about curry to Chi-sensei's face, what'll happen to me? The extreme contrast between my outward bravado and my internal screaming continued as the hot and humid June afternoon dragged on. That entire day, up until school was over, the whole time, my meal tonight and my bento tomorrow were the only things on my mind. And now that I thought about it, it made Mom seem amazing for planning 3 meals every day of the year. Is this a new song? Sounds kind of different. I've complained before about having the same meal in a row once in a while, but now I know how rude that was. More importantly, what am I gonna do about that punishment game tomorrow? And besides that, what am I gonna eat tonight? Boo-hoo.
ケイチくん、ケイチくん。
ああ、ごめん。ちょっと考え事を。
今夜の献立のこと？それとも明日のお弁当勝負のことかな？
Both? Ugh. She hit the mark and I couldn't find anything to say. And my facial expression made obvious the fact that she hit the mark. I mean, everyone can just read anything you think, Keiichi. Okay.
明日の勝負はきっとケイチくんが頑張ってお弁当を作ってこれたらそれで大丈夫だと思うよ。頑張って作った手作りのお弁当に優劣なんかないもの。
明日の勝負以前に今夜の晩飯だよ。食中毒でばったり行くかもしれない。
I couldn't make any more bluffs. I exaggeratedly drooped my shoulders and heaved a sigh from the bottom of my gut. Rena laughed in a shrill way when she saw me do that.
やっぱりケイチくん、お料理全然自信なんかなかったんだね。
So I've been found out.
もしもケイチくんがどんなに頑張っても無理そうだったらレナに電話してもいいからね。
本当か？
ケイチくんがちゃんと頑張ったらだよ。
Got a backup plan.
何も苦労しないで人に頼ろうとしちゃダメなんだから。
Rena seemed naive, but sometimes she was instructive. Yeah, I don't think she's naive at all. She didn't just spoil people unconditionally. Rena always seemed like an adult at these moments.
どうしてもダメだったら電話するよ。その確率は極めて高いが。
ファイト、オーだよ。
ファイト。
さとこちゃんにあれだけ大見栄を切ったんだから頑張らなきゃ。
なあ、さとこってどの程度の料理ができるんだ？
少なくともケイチくんよりはできるよ。
Damn, that was so direct. It hit me pretty hard.
さとこちゃんをあれだけいじめたんだからケイチくんはちょっぴり苦労をしてもいいかもね。
レナって結構意地悪なのな。
レナは可愛いだけじゃないんだよ。
Yep. Now that I provoked Satoko that much, I couldn't just make some crummy bento. I can't believe it, how loose-lipped I am.
じゃあね。頑張ってね。お料理
Thanks, Rena.
ケイチくんがやればできるってことみんなに見せてあげようね。
おう。
So nice. I waved my hand absently in response. Leaving me with words of encouragement and a few pieces of super beginner advice, Rena disappeared past the trees. And we got a chapter break. And I think that's gonna do it for today. It's around 50 minutes. Obviously, some of that was for the intro, but... Oh, this is... Oh, no, this is... I don't know. Should I continue? What if I'm like almost... I mean, they wouldn't chapter break if I'm almost done the chapter, right? Yeah. Anyways, I guess next time we'll see if Keiichi can really make a good enough band. I guess he doesn't need to make the best. He just has to not make the worst. So hopefully he can do that, or he'll probably get erased from the universe with the Cheese Wrath. So hopefully you enjoyed. I don't know if I'll actually patch it. Like, I think they're just like, I forgot what the notes were for the patch. I actually have it up, don't I? No, so the new update would have updated the text fonts, unified. Basically, it just fits some typos and stuff. So I probably won't do it. Unless, again, people notice that maybe I didn't install the old background music and sound effects. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. I will be back one day. Again, there's no schedule, so it's not the classic Monday, Wednesday, Fridays that we used to have. But you'll probably see like two, maybe like one to three a week, hopefully. Probably closer to one or two, usually. But hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Yay, more. Oh, what? Tatarigoroshi. Oh my god. I'll get better at that. Okay, bye.